Welcome to Blade HQ, everybody. This is my super duper fancy knife sharpener. And this is my very well thought out torque set-in knife maintenance kit. And you know what I think of all this stuff today? Today we're gonna be lazy. These are the lowest maintenance knives I could possibly fathom. If you are after a knife that you can just set and forget, lend to your buddy, leave out in the rain when you've been working on the car and just leave it around and then let it be, and it'll still come back and cut for you. These are what I got. I got 5 folders and 5 fixed blades, and we will start right with perhaps the king of neglected knives, the case trapper. This is the kind of knife that your grandpa carried, and your grandpa probably still carries, and there's a lot of good reasons for you to carry one too, because look at this thing. It's classic, it cuts stuff. Your grandpa didn't do much to take care of it. It doesn't have any Torx bits or anything fancy, no bits at all. You can't take the thing apart. If it gets a little dirty in there, just scrub it out with a toothbrush, hit it with some WD-40 if you got it, and the knife will come back and go just like new. It's not something you need fancy diamonds for to sharpen, a nice, relatively soft stainless steel. It's just a handy little knife to keep in your pocket. It was in your grandpa's pocket for 50 years, it can be in your pocket for 50 years, and it'll just rock on with very little energy at all. Super low efforts to keep in good condition. Next up, from Knafs, we have the Lander. This is the first Knafs design, and this one is a very simple liner lock mechanism. A keep it simple, stupid lock right here. You just put your thumb there to run the lock, and then if you really need to disassemble it to clean it or anything, these scales just pop out with a single T6. That's a specialty bit. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect all the time. But this is a very handy and easy knife to take care of. A great first knife if you're not sure you know what you're about, because Ben, who created Knafs, has a lot of resources to help you with this specific knife. So it is low maintenance to begin with, but if you do need to maintain it, there is a lot of resources to help you, and if you do lose things, there's a wealth of secondary market parts for it as well. So this is definitely a good knife for you tinkerers who still want something that doesn't need too much work. However, I would say the Japanese version of that case trapper needs no work at all is the Nagao Higonokami. This is actually a really cool knife on its own. This is made in Japan. It's one of the oldest knife companies still in production to today, and this is the little pocket folder sort of utility knife that has been in pockets in Japan for hundreds of years by now. A little forged blade, and if you ever wondered how sharp a blade made by a generational blacksmith in Japan is, the answer is very sharp. And then we have a nice folded steel handle with some Japanese characters on there. A very fun knife, a very lightweight knife, and also a very affordable knife. This thing is well this side of 20 bucks. But we have a nice peened pin on this guy, so it's not gonna come undone or anything. No maintenance you have to do. It just naturally just is a two-hand user, and then it cuts stuff. And it has a true Scandi grind on it. So that means you don't have to worry about finding your edge angle. Just grab a rock or whatever, put the knife against it, hold it against at the angle that this big edge is, and just sharpen until you get a burr, sharpen until you move the burr, strop, and look, you're sharp. Super easy. Even a caveman could do it. An excellent knife and an excellent price for a very low maintenance folder. Next up, we have the Kershaw Emerson CQC6K. So Ernest Emerson, I guess I can call him Ernie, he and I are friends. This guy is a tactical folder. This little hook on the top is designed to snag on your pocket and snap the blade open as you draw it. It's one of the fastest knives out there, honestly. Faster than basically any auto I've ever seen, but it is a true manual. Also have a thumb disc, you want to use your thumb. Just a handy blade, but look at how easy this is to maintain. Instead of any weird bits or anything, you just have the Phillips head bits that came with that IKEA furniture that you're sitting on right now, and a flat head. So you probably have those sitting around the house, and that is all you need to disassemble and maintain the CQC6K. That's even all you need to swap the pocket clip as well. A very easy to maintain thing, and it's just a frame lock mechanism. So just a single piece of metal here on the back. It's not gonna be at all difficult for you to disassemble, reassemble, maintain, etc. Super easy. Should you ever need to disassemble it, and let's be honest, you probably won't. And then the last folder I grabbed is the Spyderco Tenacious Reeve Integral Lock. So this is a full titanium handle, and this guy has the frame lock on it, or the Reeve Integral Lock. That means the entire frame here is just one piece of titanium. The scale over here is one piece of titanium. If you have an air compressor or even like a straw, just The next time you go to Taco Bell, finish your Baja Blast, take your straw and put it right in there and just, and you'll blow all the dust right out of it. Once again, hit it with some WD-40 and it'll keep running, and you'll probably never have to disassemble it. And if you ever do, it's pretty simple tools that you can find at your local Lowe's or at BladeHQ.com. You should get in there instead. Anyway, very easy to maintain knife and also just a great cutting tool all the way around. But with all this talk of low maintenance folders, all of these give you a little bit more challenge than a good old fixed blade would ever give you. These things, you basically set it and forget it knives all the way through. And for an example, just take this Boker Superlight right here. This is a single piece of stainless steel. Just one piece, that's all. No handle scales, no nothing. And it's surprisingly ergonomic. It's got a Tanto blade on it, so you can beat on it, you can pry on it, whatever. Comes with a little Kydex sheath. What part are you going to lose on this? What specialty tool are you going to need? Whatever whetstone you've got will sharpen it. No need for anything fancy like diamonds. Definitely no need for any drivers. And you can just throw a piece of string through this and carry it around your neck. Very, very easy to use and to maintain the Boker Superlight. It's also a pretty cool looking knife, isn't it, don't you think? I like it. Anyway, another great skeletonized knife, as they might call it, with nothing on it, is the ESEE Izula. I grabbed a purple one because your boy likes purple. And this one is very simple, just a piece of steel with a little powder coat on it. Comes with this fun white sheath. And this one is also backed up with a really great warranty. So if you feel like neglecting your knife, if you happen to leave this thing in the woods after a hunt, or you happen to shoot this thing with a gun, or you happen to just forget that it exists and leave it in your backyard for a couple of years, if you can find it, send it back. They'll cover it 100%. That is the warranty, the best warranty in the business. If you can prove that this is an actual ESEE knife, no matter how it got broken and failed you, they will replace it in full. No questions asked, for free, which is a really awesome warranty, which I think really adds ESEE's credibility to the low maintenance stuff, because whatever maintenance issue you might have, they're gonna take care of you, and it's just a really convenient thing to have around. And also, the white plastic sheath with the purple handle just makes you smile, doesn't it? Admit it, you're smiling. Next up, if you want something a little bit bigger, check out the Drop Forged series from Cold Steel. These ones look like pretty standard fixed blades. This one's the Drop Forged Hunter. The reason it's called that is because its blade and handle are a single piece of 52-100 carbon steel. That steel is commonly used in ball bearings, which, if you know, even unlubricated and a little bit rusty ball bearings still keep chugging. And this one doesn't need to move or anything. It's just plenty tough. It's got a powder coat on it, and it's just a big old chunk of steel that gets nice and sharp. Once again, I don't even know what you would do other than sharpen this thing to maintain it. Like, there's nothing to do. It's just a single piece of steel. Comes with a Securex sheath that you can move this around if you want to carry it left-handed, or if you want to ditch this loop altogether, you can strap it to a pack or something. A very handy knife, a very set it and forget it knife. But do not be afraid of handle scales. Check this guy out. This one is the Jack Wolf Knives Gateway fixEDC. So it's designed to be a fixed blade everyday carry knife. But look at these little pins right here. Those are just brass pins that have been hammered through the scale and the blade tang, and then the whole thing is glued together. It is meant to be together forever and ever and ever, and never to be torn apart. It's just the perfect way to attach a handle scale if you never want to remove it. It is 100% permanent, it is not going anywhere, and it is a great choice if you are looking for something that has scales, but other than that, all you have to do is sharpen it. Once again, what are you gonna do? What maintenance does a fixed blade need? And that is why, if you are after a low maintenance knife, I strongly admonish you to look at a fixed blade. And it doesn't have to be a small one, because the last knife we got on the table is the big ol' Kizer Drop Bear Fix 7, a 7-inch blade of AEBL stainless steel. Now, I know people get a big knife like this and they're like, I want to chop stuff, I want to pry stuff, I want to dig holes with stuff. And AEBL is a really great steel for all that because it is incredibly tough. It's tougher than a lot of the super steels that you're getting from the powder steels and other fancy stuff that requires fancy tools to work on. But this one, AEBL is plenty soft. Whatever sharpens your kitchen knife will sharpen this thing just right. It's got a really nice micarta handle, and if you ever need to remove the scales, which I don't know why you would, all you need is a big ol' Allen key, like is probably in your car's glove box right now, because every car kit ever has a set of Allen keys, and that's all you need to pull this guy off. Big ol' lanyard hole here, choke up if you want to do some more fine cutting. It's a survival knife. It's a real beater, love it. It comes with a Kydex sheath with a really nice clip. No tools needed if you wanted to do it scout carry or something. It's just a handy, big ol' fixed blade that will take you very little energy and effort to maintain. And now my favorite part about the knives on the table today is I don't think I have shown you one, maybe I've shown you one, that goes for over $100. And the only reason this one's over $100 is because it has titanium scales. Most of these are very budget friendly. So if you're new to knives, you're not sure if you want to invest in a lot of tools to take care of something really fancy, just know that you can get a great tool that you can basically set and forget and use for the rest of your life for well this side of a Benjamin. And this is just a drop in the bucket, but hopefully you've put a few skills in your pocket to find the perfect low maintenance knife for you. But be warned, once you pick up a few of these knives, you're gonna think, I think I'm ready to have a relationship with a knife that needs a little bit more work. And when you are ready for that, you will find that knife at bladehq.com, as well as all the tools you will need to work on it. But until then, happy trails, friend.